Hello everyone. In this session, I would like to discuss about conflicts. When we can get these conflicts and how we can resolve these conflicts in it. So, last three classes we completed. It's like a continuing for the next class. It's like fourth session. Okay, let me open our GitHub, which contains three branches. This is the main branch. There has two other branches over there: login and registration. One person is working on login. One person is working on registration branch. Okay. Now, when you can get the conflicts, most of the times, two persons are working on the same pace. Okay, the same line of code if they change. The same line of code if they change. While merging that code, we may get like a conflicts. This scenario, I want to reproduce. That's it, very simple thing. So let me open our code in my local machine. See this. This is the E person, this is the code. Okay, now three branches all are like merged, three branches are like synced. Okay, all branches having the same code, main and login and registration. All three branches are in sync. Already we merged. Now in this particular one, E person doing one change. Okay, open login page. Two persons, okay, E and D working on now same page, login page only. Okay, here he do some changes like E changes, E person changes. Yes, done. Now these changes he has to commit in his branch first. Okay, so that now see this is my D1, this is my E. He has to commit the code E. So git status first. Now see this is the file he modified. Okay, so that first add it. Git added. Check is like added or not. Once you add it, if you want to restore it, you can restore with this command git restore tagged that file name. If you want to restore, you can restore it. I don't want to restore, just I want to commit it. Hit commit. Okay, yum and message. Before committing or before push, double check you are in which branch. You are in which branch. You should be in your own branch, not in the main branch. Don't change, don't do any changes on the main branch. Okay, I'm in the registration branch, no problem at all. Git commit F1M. Okay, login changes. Login changes. Done. Now git push. Now there is no problem. Why? Because I did some changes in my own branch. I push into my branch. There is no problem. Okay, why? Because me only did the change. Okay, me only push into my branch. Okay, when you can get the conflicts, I will tell. Next, go to the D. Next person is like what? D. Okay, this is the person. Okay, if you come here, open this login. He also want to do some changes in the same line only. Observe that person also doing the change in the login page. This person also want to do the change in the login page. In the same line only, they are doing the changes. Okay, D changes. Okay, D person changes. Now commit this code. Commit this code. Git status. Git status. Git add. Git commit. Git commit. -m. Okay, what changes this is? Login changes. Login changes. Login changes. Login changes. Okay, git push. Git push. Yes. Before push, double check you are in which branch. See, already pushed. Now it's no use. Okay, it's okay, fine. You are in the login branch only. Before push only, you should have to check you are in which branch. Okay, perfect. I did some changes. Okay, D person and E person did their own changes, push their code into their own branch. Done. Now, once you made the changes, you should have to merge your changes into your main branch or not. Now you may get conflicts. First, give the chance. My D person, send a pull request. Send a pull request. Pull request for what? To merge my login branch into main branch, so that create a pull request. Who created this one? D person. Okay, D person create a pull request. Now see here, main branch into main branch. Which branch you want with D person? Login branch, right? D person branch is like login. Okay, now you want to create a pull request. Create a pull request. Okay, now click on this one. Now if you observe here, this branch has a conflict that must be resolved. Okay, there has some conflicts are there. You should have to resolve that conflicts or not. Like this, you get some error. Like this, you get some error. So that what you have to do if you get this type of error while merging your branch into their branch into master branch, what you have to do is, okay, don't don't send a pull request, just close this pull request first, close this pull request. Okay, have to resolve conflicts. Okay, you are the person has to resolve the conflicts and has to send the pull request. Okay, now who is going to review? That person should not do the should not resolve the conflicts, right? It takes so much time. Okay, so that close the pull request. Okay, now what we have to do? While merging my main branch, while merging my login branch into main branch, then I get the conflicts. So that which conflicts I get it, which conflicts I get it, I want to see in my log. So how we can means, okay, go to your D workspace. Okay, this is my D workspace. First, you are in which branch? Come here. You are in which branch? Okay, check git the status. Git status. Git not status. Git branch. Git branch. You are in login branch. Now, while merging my login into main, you are getting conflicts, right? Follow these steps. First, change into main branch. Git checkout main. Git checkout main. Say this. Git branch. Now you are in the main branch. Do git pull. Git pull. We asked you to do git pull, you know. Whatever the changes you did in your cloud in my main branch, that changes I want in the local. I want in the local. Yes, perfect. I did it. Now, git branch. You are in which branch? Login, main branch. Change into login. Git checkout, login. I'm in the login branch. Now, merge your main branch into login branch. Merge your main branch into login branch. Okay, now this time only, right? You got the conflicts. Resolve the conflicts. What conflicts you get it? See now. Git merge what? Your main branch. See this? If you merge it, you get this conflicts in which file also you can find it. See, conflicts contents auto merge login.txt is the file or not. Now open this login.txt file. See, this is the D driver, D personnel, right? Doing the D drive only, you get the conflicts in the login page. Now come here. Now come here. Open this one in your command prompt or some, not command prompt, in Visual Studio Code or somewhere. Now see this. This is the interesting thing. Now see. Accepted changes. See this. This is your current change or not. D changes. That is my D person did this change or not. Okay, this is like an incoming change. Here, nothing is there. If you observe here, okay, only one space is there. Okay, next line space is there. Okay, here nothing is there. Here something is there. Okay, what you want me to do? You want me to accept the current change, or you want me to accept the incoming change, or you want me to accept the both changes, or compare the changes? Your wish. Okay, you accept only current change is nothing but what? Your change is only go into login.txt, my main. That means what? The income changes gone. Whatever you are getting from the main branch, that was gone. You accept income changes is nothing but only main branch changes only will come. My changes is nothing but your changes gone. You accept both. Both will come into your login.txt file. If you want to compare the changes, you can compare like this. See here. Here you made this one. Okay, here what? Nothing is there. One extra line, more than that, nothing. Okay, like this you can compare it. So what you want recommended in the main branch, somebody did some changes. Who are the person? Okay, you, who are you to do remove the changes? Is it right way? You are not the person to remove the changes, right? Some person did some changes in nothing, but you have to accept their changes as well as you have to make your changes also into your particular login.txt file or not. So better to go with the accept both changes. Okay, really, if you in the past you only work on the login page, if you don't want the previous changes, then the time just you can accept the current changes. Okay, if you don't want the current changes, just you can accept the income changes. If you know about the changes, then the time you can do it. If you don't know about the changes which is coming from main branch, what you have to do? Better to go with accept both the changes. Yes, I accept both the changes. Now it's like this. Now it's like this. I resolve the conflict. Okay, finally it looks like this. Now what we have to do? Once you resolve, okay, come here. Okay, git status. See this, git status. Okay, you did the change, right? Git add. Again, you have to commit. Now git commit, commit. Resolve conflicts. Resolve conflicts. Conflicts. Okay, now git push. Now git push. Yes. I resolved my conflicts and push into which branch? Push into which branch? Git branch. Push into login branch. Push into login branch. Now, can we give the pull request to merge my login into main branch? Okay, now give the pull request. See, come to my pull request. You should not see the conflict now. New pull request into my main branch. Which branch? Login branch has to create a pull request. Create a pull request. Now say this. Okay. This branch has no conflicts with the base branch. That means what? My login branch is not having the conflicts with my base branch, is nothing but what? Main branch. So that, yes, you can accept the merge pull request. Okay, confirm merge. Yes, it's merged into my main branch or not. It's merged into my main branch. Now see, in my main branch, if you open the login.txt, you can see my these changes or not. Yes. Now come to the E now. Come to the E now. My E also did the changes on line number 2 only, right? So that you may get conflicts again. So that can we send the pull request again? Okay, see this. New pull request. New pull request. Okay, into my main branch. From where? From my registration branch. Okay, create pull request. Create pull request. Here itself cannot automatically merge. Don't worry, you can still create a pull request. Here, if you see this message, is nothing but what? Is nothing but, yes, you have some conflict. So that don't raise a pull request. Don't create a pull request. Just leave it. Just leave it. Okay. Do what I did for the D. The same thing can we do for the E also. My registration branch also. Do that. Okay, how we can now come here. This is my Git branch. You are in which branch? Registration. Okay, go to main branch first. Git checkout main. Okay, now you are in which branch? Main branch. Pull the changes, whatever you did, whatever we had in my cloud. Okay, pull into my local. Git pull. Git pull. Okay, all changes come into my main branch in my local. So that you are in which branch now? You are in main branch. Don't, you should not in the main branch. Change into registration. Git checkout registration. Okay, now see, you are in which branch? Registration. Now merge the main into registration. Git merge. Git merge my main branch. Now see, again you get the conflicts or not. In where? In my E drive ABC. So that can you go my E drive ABC? You get these conflicts in the login page or not? Now can we open this login page now? Can we open this login page? Right click on this one. Okay, don't worry about the shortcuts. Open this one. Yes. Okay, see this. This is your change, current change. This is the change coming from main branch. Main branch. Now what do you want me to do? Do you want me to accept current change? If I accept current change, only E changes you can get it, D changes gone. If you want to accept incoming changes, only other changes, main branch changes you can get it, your changes gone. So that better to go with what? Accept both changes. Before that, if you want to compare the changes, compare it. See this. Okay, here E changes, your changes. Okay, coming plus is nothing but you are trying to add D changes also or not. Like this, you can compare. Yes, here E changes are there, here D changes are there in the same line number 2 only or not. Like this, you can compare it. So what do you want me to do? Accept both the changes. If I accept both the changes, it looks like this. In between, if you don't want any changes you want to do, okay, this line is not required. Just remove this line. Okay, don't remove the code. Okay, if you want to do any other things, just do it. Just do it. Okay, now come here. Okay, you have to commit. Okay, what you have to do? Git status. Git status. D, not E. In the E, right? You have to git status. See this. These many files are there. These many shortcut files are there. Just create it. I don't want to commit those files. Only I want to commit login. So that what we have to do? I want to add only this file only or not. So that don't use star now. Okay, only this file. Now see my git status. Git status. Yes, only one file loaded or not. Now what we have to do? git commit. Okay, what? Login changes. Login changes. 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 Done. And git push. And git push. Done. Okay, I resolved the conflicts and push into which branch? Push into git branch. Push into my branch, registration branch. Finally, the total code should be in main branch or not. Okay, so that now you can raise a pull request. Now you can raise a pull request. See this, it's like this only. Just create a pull request. What will happen? We'll see. Okay, now we should not show any conflicts or something. Yes, see this branch has no conflicts with this branch, with the base branch. So you can merge pull request. Okay, confirm merge. Now see, finally the main branch contains what? My D changes as well as my E changes also or not. See, my E changes as well as my D changes also or not. This is the way we can get the conflicts and we can resolve it most of the times. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching.